Hello, 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 people. Haha, we're back. Back on GC with another one. Hope you all had a good Easter and all that good stuff. Now, we're not going to be leaving the base today. I've been working on some things. I've been quite busy on here, to be honest, but not the sort of thing I'd want to make a video of me doing. It's very repetitive work. But now with what I've got, I can show you. You can probably guess from this that I have a mob trap up there. But I've been watching some videos and it seems to be worthwhile, and all the rage as well, to make a mob sorter. Now, I have the record shop as well, so I need a way of getting the records. So a record farm would work, and a mob sorter kind of fills that in. So I'll wait so I can sleep before I go up there. But I've made a mob trap up there, and I'm working on, it's not finished by any stretch, and it's very experimental. I'm working on a mob sorter. Once I can sleep, yay, I shall show you at least the concept of it. It's not working because I don't have the required setup yet, but the infrastructure's there, so yay. Still need a better way of getting up here, but whatever. Yes, so here it is. It's just a little side project I wanted to do, get a break from the arena. But yeah, I can't get up there, but there's seven, I think there's seven, yeah, seven layers of this mob trap. And it doesn't use pistons or anything like that, so it's not going to cause lag. So I can just sit around here, and as it's set at the minute, they just drop straight down the chute and down into the base. I will set up some sort of a item collection thing, but all in due time. But yes, the thing I've been working on recently is again, not finished, but it will sort the three mobs. There's no spiders or endermen can spawn in this trap. I've made it so that only zombies, skellies, and creepers can. Creepers will drop into this tube, skellies into this one, and zombies into this one. Now, what that would mean is if I open this, the skellies can see me and will shoot me. I'm sure you know how the record farms work, so the creepers just happen to be in the way. But I've also set this so you get a quick lava burst. Now it doesn't kill them in one hit anyway, which was the idea. It's only to weaken them. Now I've not worked it out yet because I've not really had any in here to really test it, but I think one hit will be enough to make them a one-shot kill, or at the very least two. At the very most, two, I should say. So what will happen is, I'll show you this all working in a minute, but this switch turns on the sorter, and AFK for a few minutes, let these build, one hit of this to weaken them, open this, stand here, and wait until the zombies have killed all the creepers. And because the records don't stack, that's why this chest is bigger. So the hoppers collect the drops and they fall in here. So, and also the good thing about that quick burst there is you don't lose the drops, they don't get burnt. They fall into the hopper and then get collected. But yes, I'll show you first before I turn it on. But yeah, turn that on, that goes up there and hits all the good things up here we're about to see. So you'll have to use your imagination a little bit, but these three pistons, they regulate which way the mobs go. So at the minute they just fall straight down and die instantly from fall damage. When that lever down there is switched, it travels up the redstone there, hits this, and basically inverts what's there. So that piston pushes a glass block in the way. There you go. Pushes one in the way, blocks it off. Whereas these two open, this one on the left opens this way, and that one on the right allows the water to wash through, which takes it to... Do I have any on me? No. There will be another one of those there. Just remember to do that. So the water runs to here. This is inspired by Ethos Sorta. It's not a copy, don't worry. It's just I couldn't think of a better way of doing it. So the water will push them along and then they'll hit this trap door so they can't fall. And that's all linked to this clock system, which is my own. This is all different, so no copy in there. I've also got it that one lever press is enough to spark the whole thing off, so as soon as you switch it over it turns this clock and everything on. All this works with one lever basically, which I was pretty happy about. But yeah, so they'll come along, they'll stick in here. That piston there will push that block just over the trapdoor, just before the trapdoor opens. Now that's to stop, especially with this being on a server, when they're backed up in there, they tend to collect in this space and almost occupy the same space, or the same block. And they can get kind of stuck. So that piston just pushes them back and allows just one to fall. So that piston fires, pushes them back, that trapdoor opens, one falls through, it closes. They then fall into this trapdoor. As you may have noticed, I have rejigged this quite a bit, and it probably will get rejigged again. But anyway, they fall here. If they're a zombie, there's going to be a villager stood there. I need to get some villagers. So the zombie will land. His AI will see the zombie. He will run, fall down there, and he falls into the tube down there. So zombies, easy. Creepers should be easy, but I need to work this out a bit better. There's going to be a cat sat there, so they'll land, he'll see the cat and he'll want to get away. And what I'll need to do is open this area. How it was before is I had it that the cat was going to be somewhere here, and the creepers went straight into this water channel, into this pipe. As you can see, it crosses over now. It used to be that they fell exactly how it was set down there, but now the creepers are going to have to fall down that one. So that one crosses over and ends in this one, whereas the skellies drop down a little further and go underneath. But anyway, that's what this area was for. Creepers will try and get away from a cat the best they can. Now if he lands here, he'll want to get away from this cat, and the only place he can really go is there, and it would have been all that. So if you give them a big area they think they can escape to, they're more likely to... It randomly picks a block, what it classes as safe. So if I open this out and just basically put a platform on top of these tubes, he should land, see the cat, run this way, fall down there and get washed away. Now the skellies don't react to anything. They don't run away from anything, they're not drawn to anything. So what happens here is they'll land, and this has a delay on it, as you can see there. So if nothing moves, this trapdoor will eventually open and he'll fall straight through into that middle one. So the timing wise, what I need to get is I need a time which is long enough for the AI of the zombie and the creepers to kick in so that they go down their respective paths, and then for it to open so the skelly can fall down, because there is a chance that the skelly will start wandering around and will probably stand here or there, so that's going to be a bit delicate. That's basically it. This is the setup. So the signal comes up through this, through that one, and splits off to change the junction. This one, it forces that piston up because that stops the clock. I don't want this clock, even though it's big and could be condensed, I don't want this clock going at all times. Because like if this wasn't here, because this piston's it's got two purposes. It limits the signal so it ends up as like a one tick pulse going round, but it also, if it's extended, it stops the clock from firing basically. But yeah, it would be that as it's set now where they're just falling down to their deaths, this clock would still be going, causing lag, and just there's no need. So when you switch the lever down there, like I said, it opens the junction, it turns this torch off, which drops that down. This is similar, that's a piston in there. That takes that signal, turns it into a one pulse again, turns it into a pulse, which goes into the clock, and it makes its way around. It then hits the piston first. That's not got any delay on it, after the clock that is. So that pushes out. It then hits this little bit of a delay to open the first trapdoor. And at the same time, partway through the clock, the other signal goes down, has a much bigger delay on it. And that's for the second trapdoor down there. But as the clock comes back around, that piece of redstone fires this piston upwards as the signal gets pulled through, so it stays as one pulse. If you didn't do that, you just powered it, the whole thing would power and you wouldn't have a cycle going around. So I guess all that's left is to show you. So let's go. Come on. Ah, yes, I didn't heed my own advice. In the meantime. Luckily there's nothing, there's no redstone or anything. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think that through. But anyway, yes, you see the junction's changed. So any that do fall will get washed along. The piston fires first, pushes them back, that one opens, allows one to drop. They then sit on that trapdoor for a while. Ah, we have a skelly now, so this'll prove it. Skelly falls, he doesn't move, and then he goes into the bottom one there. Like I said, the creeper and the zombie, you just have to use your imagination, but they'll go down their respective paths. So yes, as you can see, that stays extended, as it will, because it's getting powered. But it's enough for it to send one pulse around, which is what's going round here originally. So that goes... It needed to be one pulse at this point to go into that second delay array down there. And also to start going around the clock, so you can see it goes around. It fires those in sequence, but then it causes this to go, which keeps it... I mean, I don't think it'd lose it anyway. I think it'd stay as a... Well, it would stay as a pulse, but... That's more of an off switch. So if we go back down, it's going to have switched the junction back and everything's off. So there's no redstone going at any point. No pistons moving, no trapdoors moving, and no pulses going around. So it's lag friendly, I believe. And seeing as we managed to capture a skelly, I can show you how the record farm would work. So, actually I can test this as well. This shouldn't be enough to kill him. If it is, then meh. Don't die, you shouldn't die. Damn it. Ah, well. They don't take any... Ah, they're taking damage when they originally fall in. Right. I might have to make a water break for him at some point. Oh well. Like I said, this isn't finished. I'm still working on it. It's something I've not worked on in my creative world either. I've just kind of winged it. But yes, so imagine he's still alive, and imagine there's a creeper in there. He'd open this, he'd fire, close it. You'd collect the disc, and all's good. So yes, that's pretty much what I've been working on. I'm quite happy with it. Brown sheep. I'll keep this one relatively short and simple. Any news on the server is... I know Hattie's done a... Oh, things have despawned. Hattie's done an Easter egg hunt, a belated one, but still. I have seen it, and he's put a lot of work into it, and there is something pretty cool, which I'm not going to show. But we just need to get people on. We need to agree a time where people can get on, and we'll have a go at that. Because I want to make that a commemorative video for myself, even though it's a relatively... In the big scheme of it, it's a relatively small milestone, but for me, it's fantastic. I've broken 1,000 views. Again, people who are successful at this thing will laugh at that, but I don't care. So, I reckon the Easter egg hunt thing would be good to get everyone on, get everyone in a Skype call, or as many as we can, and do the Easter egg hunt. So, yes, that is pretty much it. There's nothing new in the base itself. It's all up there. But yes, I need to go and find a cat, which will be great fun. Find a lost lot and tame it. And I also need a villager, one villager. But I was thinking if I'm going to be moving villages here, because I haven't found a village anywhere near here at all. But if I can just get a couple of villages here, I might as well start a little breeder, or at least an area where I can have a source of villagers, basically, for trading and anything else I might need them for. So yes, that's pretty much it. As always, thanks for watching, and you've helped me break the 1,000, so thank you. Always appreciated. So I will catch you next time, and maybe with the Easter egg hunt, depending on when we get it fixed. So thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time.